Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another weekly roundup with Immutable Holdings. I'm Billy Baxter, Head of Corporate Development and Operations.
And I'm Jordan Freed, Chairman and CEO.
Well, Jordan, welcome back to another week. So where would you like to get started this go around?
Yeah, we made a big commitment doing these updates week to week, and it's funny because I want to keep with it. I think we've only missed a couple weeks out of the entirety of the year, so we've been pretty consistent. It's just that in the nature of business, I think I wouldn't find what I do on a day-to-day basis or what the company does on a day-to-day basis all that exhilarating, nor does it change all that much on a week-to-week basis. Some weeks, a lot is going on, and then there's like 4 or 5 weeks where there's very little going on. So coffee and crypto is continuing to go out. We continue to see good progress with that. We've been trying out new ad formats, and we're going to look to pursue potentially different lead magnets to be able to continue to grow that list. So these are like freebies, things we could give away as downloadable information resources to continue to grow that. It could be like top 10 things you didn't know about, crypto in 2023 or things of that nature. With that, we've continued and increased the pace at which we mentioned 1-800-Bitcoin in the coffee and crypto list to try to funnel people to that. New people are joining, both beating the bear market and crypto trends. That's great to see. And then we've been working on conversion rate optimization, which is having new landing pages to convert people there. So I'd say that's the biggest update over in that information part of our business. I continue to like information opportunities in general, Billy. I grew up and sort of came to be where I am, in the search engine optimization world, or I guess you could say sharpen my tools or cut my teeth in the SEO affiliate marketing world. We've known each other since way back then and even well before then. So I really love the business model of making digital products. It's a lot like software in that it has but better than software in some cases, in that it has a lower startup cost to produce a new course than it does to build a new piece of software, but it's also infinitely scalable like software, and that there's lots of different people who can come to it and who can come use it, and it can even be licensed. So we like the business model, and we like our opportunity to create other courses. Today, again, we have 2, is beating the bear market and crypto trends. I like where both of those are, and sorry if I'm going through this quickly, but I wanted to make this a condensed version so we can get back to it. On the NFT.com side, we had a great Genesis keyholder meeting this past. I thought it was great. It went way over time, but that's okay. And people have lots of different thoughts about a proposed Genesis key burn for the NFT.com ecosystem. We're going to move to do a snapshot vote to really empower that community to start making decisions. I think when I first started engaging with that community, it was really much more me talking at them. And now I'm getting so much feedback in real time from them. So it's super interesting to see. And I mean, I think that's the biggest update with NFT.com is I expect the community to continue to step up and play a much more meaningful role in deciding core decisions like the fate of, some of these Genesis keys in that ecosystem. So I like that. Of course, the NFT ecosystem still largely quiet overall from a daily active user number. But again, as I've said in previous Immutable Holdings weekly updates, this industry is largely correlated to Bitcoin, what Bitcoin's doing. As capital flows into Bitcoin and Ethereum, there's more money circulating on the blockchain and typically a higher willingness to buy other things on the blockchain, like membership interest and liquidity pools, or also NFTs. So that's a quick synopsis of both of those businesses, or a quick abbreviation of how I'm thinking about it the last week. I'm also spending a little bit of time. I'll kind of just tease this out, but I do think Immutable has opportunities beyond those 2, right? I mean, I'm really excited about the other ways we can make an impact and other ways we can deliver predictable, scalable revenue growth to shareholders. So I won't mention anything specifically or get into any more detail than that, other than to say, I like Immutable's opportunity to do much more than even what we're doing today. I think it's important to grow. Obviously, NFT.com, I think it's important for us to be patient, wait for that ecosystem to return. I'm really excited about the continued growth of web traffic to 1-800-Bitcoin. Bitcoin, readership of coffee and crypto, converting that in educational product sales. But I see other opportunities out there, some crypto related, blockchain related, some even not, but still related to helping people that solve real problems. And could be viable sources of future revenue. So we do quietly explore those behind the scenes, and shareholders don't always get to see that. Doesn't show up in our earnings reports, isn't something that is talked about often. So I just want to mention it, right, Billy? Like when you see something interesting or I see something interesting, we share notes. We look at deals, potentially acquisitions, potentially other companies that have gotten funded that we think we could offer a differentiator to what they're doing. So we think deeply. We think a lot about that. I see opportunities for us to do something more, something differentiated in addition to just these two business lines. So that's been this past week. It's never a boring week in Immutable Holdings. I can tell you that.
Never is. And actually, another thing I'll just add on to it. So at probably when this video gets posted, we'll have our Q1 2023 financials and quarterly reporting out there available on CEDAR. Obviously, we can't talk about it because they're not filed yet, but if anyone's been tracking us throughout the quarter or activities on coffee and crypto, NFT.com, you'll whatever is included in the reports shouldn't come as a surprise. Yeah, to your point, Jordan, we're just keep on plowing through. We got those kind of two businesses that we're prioritizing, and then hopefully some more exciting things to share as we head further into 2023.
There will definitely be more exciting things to share going into 2023. We're not even halfway through this year. We're almost at halfway through this year. Back half of this year, I'm very excited for. I don't like to have quiet summers. I like to take summer to try to get ahead. I'm also I know everyone's tuning in to see the growth of Billy's beard and to how that evolves week to week. But it's looking well groomed. It's looking solid. So I just want to compliment you on that. I like getting to see that on a week to week basis.
Appreciate it. So, well, hey, to divert the attention off of my beard to one thing, Jordan, I was just going to toss in there. Regarding 1-800-Bitcoin, if anyone happens to be interested, just toss in a call to action. Feel free to visit the site. You can go to 1-800-Bitcoin.com, and on the landing page, you'll see offers for our two courses, or for anyone that's an active coffee and crypto subscriber. Jordan mentioned there's a call to action that we've been putting in there for the past week, where it takes you to, basically our introductory page and then ultimately to sign up. So if anyone's interested, highly recommend you check those out. And also, if anyone here happens to be a subscriber to the Coffee and Crypto and the products we're pushing out there, feel free to also let us know your feedback. It's great to hear customer feedback in addition to shareholders. So
yeah, maybe I'll just wrap up because I can't really talk about what's in the filing until it is public. Obviously, everything is fully transparent, public to what we do. We do love where we stand as a company, strong balance sheet, strong cash position. Super excited about the two big focus areas. Very excited to share more about what else Immutable is going to be focused on in the future. So yeah, to summarize, we appreciate your support. We're grateful for each and every one of those that continue to hold their stock, even in this period of uncertainty, where obviously market caps and share prices are way down. We're not blind to that. I've never sold a share. I continue to not have any plans to sell shares. I'm all in on this. And again, I'm just super grateful for those that are still on this ride because things typically go quiet in crypto when there's a retracement like this, but we know that better days are still very much ahead. If you like this video, it helps us with YouTube. If you give it a like, remember to subscribe to be notified when future updates like this come out. And then also we will engage with you in the comments from the official handle. Sometimes I pop in there in my personal handle as well, because I'm new to YouTube and I'm trying to add more content up there myself. But yeah, we appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
All right. Thank you, everyone.